let's make some changes on our drivers app, and here in home tab .dart, this we have this read current driver information, and here I'm going to add online driver data dot ratings equals to snap dot snapshot dot value as map, and then add this ratings, and we can save this and run this on our phone. And while it runs in our users app, we have this save write request information. We are going to add another variable, driver ratings. So let's add string in our global.dart. We are going to add driver ratings equals to empty string, and let's go back to our main screen.dart, and here we can pass this driver ratings, and then we have to make another changes in our drivers app. Before that, we can write here ratings and ratings as well, or just ratings, not driver ratings and ratings. In our drivers app, okay, we have this actually. Now let's run our users main screen on the same app, and I'm going to make this driver online. So our app is restarting. Let's stop this and run this again. we can see our driver on our map. And now let's add a new destination pickup location, sorry, not pickup location, drop off location. And here you can write Dhanmondi. Let's change this to white, our progress dialog, and show fare. We can request a ride, searching for driver, and here you can see our ride request. Let's accept this. Now we can see our this Toyota car name, and our driver name is showing perfectly. And now we can change our ratings from 4.5 to our driver ratings. We can make it to as okay, so let's make this so let's wrap this in a double dot parts driver ratings dot to string as fixed to true. Now it shows in 2 decimal place our ratings. So that's it for this video. In our drivers app, in new trip screen, under this save assign driver details to user ride request, we have set this online driver data ID to driver phone. So let's fix that. So we are going to write phone. So now that's it, we have fixed our problem of call driver. Now if I run this, and run this users app as well, invalid double format exception. Okay, so let's see where is the error. In our main screen, so we can write if equals null, then null, and instead of this we can write driver ratings null or 0.0, or this. we can write driver ratings only. So we have to fix this error. So if driver ratings equals null, then 0.00 or double dot parse. So it shows invalid double. For now we can write just driver ratings. So after this pay fair amount dialog, we want to show red driver screen. So for that we have to make another Dart file. I'm going to name this red underscore driver underscore screen, and now I'm going to import material.dart, then stateful widget red driver screen, and then I'm going to remove this line and string assigned driver ID red driver screen this dot assigned driver ID. Let's see this red driver screen. Red driver screen. We can add dialog, shape, rounded rectangle border, border radius dot circular of 14, and then background colors dot transparent, and I'm going to add a child of container, then margin agent sets dot all 8. Let's run this and see how it looks. And now I'm going to add width double dot infinity, and decoration box decoration color dark theme, we have to add this in our project. So color dark theme colors dot black, and then colors dot white, and border radius dot circular to 10. And let's add a child and add a column widget, main axis size dot minimum, then children size box of height 22, then add a text field rate trip experience. Then style, style, textile, font size of 22 and letter spacing to 2, font weight dot bold, color, if dark theme then colors dot amber dot shade 400 or colors dot blue. Let's add a size box after this of height 20, then add a divider of height 2 and color should be, if dark theme then colors dot shade, so amber, thickness, and color, what's happening, so divider, thickness 2 and color, if dark theme then colors dot amber dot shade 400 or colors dot blue. And let's add a size box of height 20. Now we are going to use smooth star rating equals to count rating stars. We have to add another variable in our global.dart. So we already have a variable count rating stars, so let's call this count rating stars, allow half rating to false, star count to 5, color, if dark theme then colors dot amber dot shade 400 or colors dot blue, border color, if dark theme then colors dot amber dot shade 400 or colors dot gray, size 46 and on rating changed, value of stars choose, value of stars value of star choose, and we can write count star rating stars equals to value of star choose if count stars rating equals 1, then set state title stars rating equals to very bad, Now we can copy this and paste it 4 times. For 2 we can write just bad. For 3 we can write good. For 4 we can write very good, and 5 we can write excellent. And now after this smooth start rating, we can add another size box of height 10, and then text, title, stars rating, style, text style, font size, font weight dot bold, font size 30, color, dark theme, then colors dot amber dot shade 400, colors dot blue. Size box height 20, and now we are going to add a elevated button. So elevated button, so now we can add our elevated button. Child, we can write submit, text submit, style, text style, font size of 20, and font weight dot bold, color, dark theme, colors dot black or colors dot white. Style, elevated button dot style form, primary, dark theme, then colors dot amber dot shade 400 or colors dot blue. Padding, edge insets dot symmetric horizontal 70. Now let's see how it looks. So this is how our red trip screen looks like, red driver screen. And now I am going to implement this elevated button. So for that I can write database reference red driver ref equals to Firebase database dot instance dot ref dot child drivers dot child widget dot assign driver id dot child ratings rate driver ref dot once dot then snap if snap dot snapshot dot value equals null, then red driver ref dot set count rating stars dot toString. Navigator dot pop context and navigator dot push context material page route splash screen. Else double past ratings equals to double dot parse snap dot snapshot dot value dot toString double new average ratings equals to past ratings plus count rating stars divided by 2. Database ref dot set new average ratings dot toString. Then let's copy this and paste it again. After else you can show a Flutter toast dot show toast. Please restart or restarting the app now. Now in our main screen we can enable this in our save write request information function, and here I am going to write assign driver id to assigned driver id and red driver screen. Going to import this and it's done. And in our main.dart we can now call splash screen, and let's check this whether it's working fine or not. Let's run our drivers app also. let's make it online. And now let's go back to our users app, and from here we are going to select and drop off location. Show fare, notification sent successfully, and then we can accept this. Let's go to our users app, and now we can hit arrived, then let's go, then end trip, and here you can hit collect cash, and here you can tap pay cash, and you can submit rating. So that's it. So now in our users app, in assistant methods.dart, we are going to add two new functions for our previous trips, to see our previous trips. So for that we can write retrieve the trips keys for online user, trip key equals to ride request key, static void read trips keys for online user, context. So Firebase database dot instance dot ref dot child all ride requests dot order by child username dot equal to user model current info dot name, and add a null check here, and then once dot then snap. So if snap dot snapshot dot value not equals to null, then map keys trips id to snap dot snapshot dot value as map. Count total number of trips and share it with provider. Int over all trips counter equals to key trips id dot length, and provider dot of app info listen false dot update. We have to add few more function in our app info dot dart. So let's add them. Update over all trips counter, int over all trips counter. So count total trips equals to over all trips counter, then notify listener. I'm going to add two more functions. So update over all trips keys list string trips keys list history trips. Let's comment out this. Let's enable this, and here so history trips keys list equals to trip keys list notify listener. Let's add one more function, and before that I'm going to add a new model class of trips underscore history underscore model. So here class trips history model string time string origin address string destination address string status string fare amount string car underscore details string driver name string ratings. So trips history model this dot time this dot origin address this dot destination address this dot status this dot fare amount this dot car underscore details this dot driver name this dot ratings. And now after this we are going to write from snapshot data snapshot so time equals to data snapshot dot value as map, and we are going to pass time. So now for origin address and then for destination address, then for status, then fare amount, car underscore details, driver name and ratings. Let's copy this and paste. So here in our app info we can write update over all trips history information trips history model. Each trip history all. Let's enable this. So all trips history information list dot add each history trip history and notify initial. And now in our assistant methods we can write update dot update over all trips counter then share trips keys with provider. So list string trips keys list equals to keys trips id dot for each trips keys list dot add key. And then after this we can write provider dot of context app info listen false dot update over all trips keys list, and then get trips keys data read trips complete information read trips history information context. And after this we can write this function. So static void context var trips all keys equals to provider dot of context app info listen false dot history trips keys list, and for string each key in trips all keys firebase database dot instance dot ref dot child all write request dot child each key dot once dot then snap var each trip history equals to trips history model dot from snapshot snap dot snapshot if snap dot snapshot dot value as map status equals ended then update or add each history to overall trips history data list provider dot off app info context listen false dot update over all trips history information each trip history. And now in our main screen inside this local user position we can enable this. Now let's create our trip history screen.